So when starting online business in about August 2022, I thought that doing business is pretty similar to the overall self-improvement, like the usual self-improvement habits that you will hear about in most YouTube videos about self-improvement. And what I thought is, yeah, if I spend about 1 hour a day on self-improvement, everything combined, like if I spend 20 minutes doing a workout, 10 minutes meditating, 10 minutes doing Wim Hof breathing, 5 minutes doing a cold shower, 5 minutes like journaling, doing stuff like that, basically. I thought that, fuck, I'm also gonna do business for 1 hour a day or half an hour a day or something like that, because I thought that it's pretty much the same. It's just consistency over a long period of time, putting some almost like minimal effort into just focusing on consistency. But what I learned after more than a year is that it's not the same, because if you want to get a pretty nice physique or to get in shape, to have nice health, to maybe improve your mental health in general, to improve your knowledge, you can do it pretty slowly. Like you can read 10 pages of a self-improvement book a day. You can do a 3-minute cold shower every day. You can do a 20-minute workout every day. You can meditate 10 minutes a day. Every kind of all of these things that I mentioned right now will give you insane results after a few months. Like after 1 or 2 years, you'll be a whole other person. Like even focusing on looks maxing for 10 minutes a day will change your life forever, probably. But doing business is completely different, because the kind of competition which is there is a whole another level. Because if you do self-improvement habits, you are basically competing against yourself, because the only one person stopping you from getting the results in general self-improvement is you. Because if you don't train for 20 minutes, the only person stopping you is you. But if you want to earn like 10K a month, the only person stopping you from achieving that is also probably you, because you aren't putting enough work in, but the competition is strong. That is why you need to put in so much work. If there was no competition, you could also put in 1 hour a day and become successful. But unfortunately, what is the truth with business is that you will need to put in insane amounts of effort and work in the beginning, in the first few years, and later, as you get higher leverage work, you will need to put in less hours technically, because in the beginning you need to do everything by yourself. For the most part, if you don't have insane amount of capital to invest into other people to outsource your work immediately, like people who start YouTube and they immediately hire an editor, they hire script writers and stuff like that. But most of us, if we want to start an online business, especially young, we need to do everything ourselves, because we don't have the money to invest, only time. So in the beginning, we would need to spend even like 8-hour days, 12-hour days focusing on a specific task that is really like valuable, so we can get some results. Like people who want to succeed with an agency, they need to be fine with doing outreach 8 hours a day if they want to succeed, because maybe 5 years ago you could do outreach for 30 minutes a day and succeed, but right now it doesn't work. Because firstly, most local businesses already have been outreached to multiple times, so you need to be different. That's the first thing. The second thing is just so much more competition. You just need to do 10 times, 20 times, 100 times more volume than 10 years ago, for example. So the competition got so strong in business, in these businesses, that got saturated. If you have a new business idea that nobody got before, it's not saturated. But if you start a business that's already here for the past few years, that was heavily promoted on YouTube, the competition is insane. So that's why doing business to get results, it's not the same as doing general self-improvement to get results. Because to get insane results from self-improvement in general, you need to put in 30 minutes a day, 1 hour a day. But to get insane results from business, you will need to put in 12-hour days for probably longer time. So yeah, that's something that people need to get in their minds. Like people think that if they got into gym for 5 years consistently and they built top 1% physique, that's insane. Yeah, but to earn like $10 million, it's probably harder than that. It's probably, instead of 5 years, probably 10 years, and not 1 hour a day, 6 times a week, but more like 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, something like that. So sometimes people do get lucky and they earn $1 million in like 1 or 2 years doing a saturated business. But more often than not, it's just putting in more work and being unique with ideas, because you need to differentiate yourself from other people. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. See you tomorrow.